I'm Liv Kenya, and my friends and I are traveling from Nairobi, Kenya, all the way to Cape Town, South Africa. We're using the Guardian route, using this car. This is our story. Morning, border town between Zambia and Namibia. It's called Katima Mulilo. Yes, this is where we slept yesterday night. We stayed in a lodge called Sweet Guest House. It was a comfortable space, by the way. We only paid 600 Namibian dollars, so it was fairly priced for a room with 2 beds, 2 huge beds, not just beds, 2 huge beds. Today we are hoping to cross the border. We've been in Namibia for the past, I think, 4 days. So today we are hoping to cross the border up to Zambia and go all the way to Lusaka. That is approximately 700 kilometers to go. So we have our work cut out for us. We've already refilled our tank. We are driving on full tank. Remember, when you cross over to Zambia, for you to get Octane 95, you will have to pay more. From our last experience, fuel in Zambia, the quality of the fuel in Zambia is a bit wanting, but actually that is why we decided to just fill our tank before we cross over. So our car will be enjoying the V-Power for the last time. V-Power is Octane 95 for the last time before we cross over to the other side. We don't know what to expect. We had a very bad experience last time in the Zambian border. They have a lot of things that you're supposed to pay. They have a lot of procedures. I know in the Namibian side it will just be a 5-minute thing, but in the Zambian side I'm a bit worried, but I hope we'll be able to hack it. Today is on a Monday, so I'm expecting people have good moods from the weekend. You know, at times you can get to the border, and if you find people with bad moods, you can have a really hard time. You can already see there are trucks here and some cars waiting to be cleared. So let's wait and see how the procedure will go. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Liv Kenya, and I'm traveling with my 3 other friends. That is Hadia, Jen, and Patrick. And yeah, we're getting into the border. So we got into Namibian side, and we've been cleared for, like, it's called Katima Mulilo. We stayed there for just 5 minutes. All we needed to clear with was the immigration only. So we are getting into the Zambian side. We are in the Zambian side, and guess what? It's been 1 hour and we are done. We are just left with one thing, the council levy that we are going to pay at the gate before we exit. So the requirements at the border when you return, there is the Road Transport and Safety Agency. They give you the toll. It's a document. It's a huge document like this one. So we paid 20 USD. You can't pay with kwacha or rands or anything. If it is a foreign car, you must pay using US dollars, and it's $20. We also paid that last time when we were passing through. To pass through customs also, they processed our car, but they were mostly confirming if we had exited last time and if we had paid the carbon tax. So last time I paid 184 and 50 cents kwacha. That carbon tax, it's valid for 3 months. So this time when I'm passing through Zambia again, I have not paid. I've just used the one that I used last time. So don't lose your papers. You'll just show them and you'll be fine. And then the clearance at the police. Last time, you remember, we paid 200 kwacha at the police for Interpol check, and this time we are not paying again. We are just using the same documents that we used last time for the Interpol or Zambian police. Yeah, we passed through the health officer. The immigration office was, we processed like less than 5 minutes. The document that the health officer will give you, they will ask how many days you'd like, and we wrote 7 days and we were given 7 days, even though we've been told transit is 5 days, but we've been given 7 days. So we won't spend 7 days, but it's good to have extra days just in case something happens. So we are going to pay the council levy at the gate, and it is 50 kwacha, right?
Yes.
Just like last time, it's 50 kwacha. So here I would say the process was quite fast. The only place we delayed was at customs, but that is because the system was slow. But I'm assuming if the system is faster, we could spend even 40 to 30 minutes. There are no agents here. You don't need any agents. You process everything on your own. In this hall right here, it's been written arrival hall. Yes, there is where everything happens. You pay, they start with the health officer. Once you at the health officer, once they give you that piece of paper, you fill it in, you go to the immigration processes it, and once you're done with that, the other passengers are done from there. But if you have a car, you'll have to go to customs. They come and check the car, then they'll give you another slip there with the details of the car, and then you go to the counter. Now there is the customs officer who will do the verification of the car, and then they'll send you now to the officer at the counter who will process for you the ASCUDA document. ASCUDA is the system they use, the customs document for temporary importation. They confirm the carbon tax if you paid. If you haven't paid, you'll pay. For my car, I paid last time 184. That one is because I was on transit. But if you are staying, you can pay 92 kwacha.
But that's for 1500cc car.
Yes, for 1500cc car. For above 1500cc,
it was 370 kwacha.
Yes, it was around 370 kwacha. Double that. You just double 180. It's 184.80, so it's basically 185. Now this is what I was interrogating the officers here, and this is what I can tell you guys. If you'll pass by maybe Victoria Falls, or you'll stay in Lusaka for some time, it's not just transiting, you want to explore, just say you're visiting. Don't say you're on transit, because if you say you're on transit, the carbon tax will be very high. On transit it's 184, but if you say you're visiting, it's 92, and it's still valid for 3 months. You will go and come back, you will still show them the one for 92, and it will still be fine. So if you want to save money, just say you're visiting. You've come to visit Zambia, maybe you're going to see Victoria Waterfalls for some time before you travel. And if you also say you're visiting, you will be given quite a longer time on the passport, so that just in case 7 days is not enough, you'll be given a lot more time. If you're visiting, you actually have privileges, because they assume that you're going to use you've come to spend your money in Zambia, so you won't pay much. So that's the trick. Just say you're visiting. People told us that we should insist you're on transit, but I've just realized today that it's good if you say you're visiting, especially if maybe you're visiting one or two stops. Maybe you're going to Victoria Falls, maybe you're going to see Lusaka. Just say you're visiting. But I will tell you guys, I don't know what people in Tunduma do, but I think it is man-made, because if you can do all those processes in this one place without an agent, the process is very seamless. There are so many counters, but you'll finish all of them in like 1 hour or less. I'm telling you, the other one is just a chaotic border. The one we came in the first time, it was a joke. Here it is very fast, and people are very professional, by the way, very professional. All those other things that people are doing on the other border, I don't know, it's just man-made for people to make money. But that's it. Now you know the tips. So we're on our way. So we've managed to pay the council levy. It was just a 1 minute thing. We even bought some. Oh, we're about to cross the Zambezi River, but before that, I even bought my favorite juice, guava, fruticana guava. Try that when you come here. Guys, we are at River Zambezi again. Yay! So we are already driving in Zambia, and we're back to the potholes. After paying $20 toll, road toll, they still have a lot of potholes. Surely. You can't even speed because you never know when you'll meet a pothole. So the time that we were supposed to have covered the entire journey to Lusaka is like double the times we would have taken maybe in South Africa, Botswana, or even Namibia. Situation in Zambia. Let me just say this in Swahili so that if you guys can translate. But Zambia wewe surely. Mbona usikue kama wenzako? Majirani wako na barabara nzuri. Why? I'm just wondering why Zambia, as compared to its neighbors, has such horrible roads. Look at this. These are potholes. Look at those kinds of potholes. Very huge ones. Yeah, you pay so much road toll. Even at the border, I've already paid $20, and there are so many tolls on the way. I'm sure I'll pay at least 3. I'm sure there are at least 3 toll stations by the time I get by the time I get to Chipata, which is the town where there is the border between Malawi and Zambia. I'll be paying all that amount of money, and the roads look like this. So far it's been 30 kilometers of rough road and potholes. Rough road like this one, and then you get just a patch of tarmac road with plenty of potholes. All those yellow roots, just rough road. Pali is suffering. She's from very good roads, and then this happens. I've been driving for more than 120 kilometers, and it's just like this. If you'll be using the same border we've used, it's called Katima Mulilo. If you'll be using that border, ensure you fuel your car properly, like even if you can full tank before you cross the border, because we've been traveling for more than let me say for more than 130 kilometers so far, and we've not come across any decent center where you can say that maybe I can stop here and eat, or even a petrol station. Yet 2 bars of our fuel are gone because of the bad road. Remember, we fueled our car with octane 95 as in V power. So imagine if it was just regular petroleum. I'm telling you, we'll be half tank by now. So that is something you need to know. And by the way, there's no network here, so load your map at the border. And that is exactly what we're using. This one is an offline. We're using that map offline. Once you load it, you don't have to have network. It will just you'll just be fine. But so far we are just telling stories. Yeah, tales of Kakasungura, the hare and the elephant. In Kenya we say stories ajaba.
Trying to distract ourselves from hunger.
Not eaten anything other than the fruticana juice. So we've gotten to a better road. Okay, remember the last time when we came to Botswana, there was a place where we were branching to Botswana. There is a branch to Namibia and there is a branch to Zimbabwe. It's somewhere around Kazungula. We are already in Kazungula district. So we are approaching that road, and that road was really good. And I think that is why this place also has a better road. Let me cross my fingers. I don't want to have spoken too soon. This is where you branch as we head towards Botswana and Zimbabwe. It's where we passed the last time we used this road. Just branch in that direction. So you can go to Botswana, to the Kazungula border in Botswana, or you can go to Zimbabwe using that route. So we are heading towards Livingstone right now. The road from that junction to Livingstone was good. The last time I checked, I don't know if things have changed, but it was quite good. In fact, all the way to Lusaka, the road was good. But before Lusaka, you just drive like this, you feel like the road is good, and then from nowhere there is a big pothole that you cannot even ignore. And such potholes are the ones that can cause accidents. We're officially getting into Livingstone. Now we are 15 kilometers to the main town. So at least you can start seeing some modernization here and there. We're back to Food Palace in Livingstone, our regular place where we usually have our food. This will be our, what do you call it? Early dinner. I'm having some shawarma. The shawarma is really nice, you should try it. And then Adia is having
chicken curry, nshima.
Nshima is like pap or ugali, with some veggies.
Yes.
Adia, how does it feel to take some veggies finally?
And actual nshima is refreshing.
Adia really missed the nshima. The nshima, no, is it especially vegetable? Because in the southern side there isn't much vegetable.
Yeah, plus the pap in Namibia, I couldn't eat it. Somehow
it was too light.
It was too light.
Okay. Dian is having the same. And the portion of nshima is quite good, eh?
Yeah.
Zambians are quite generous with their portion. Patrick is having chapati that almost looks like roti. The same. Chicken curry. Fruticana drink. I love guava. Adia is taking tropical, I think. Juice. It's called what?
Mixed fruit. Mixed fruit.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is what we are having for now before we proceed with our journey. We're back to Zambia. Tolls. We've already left Victoria. This is our first toll station, and we're supposed to pay. Penalty for refusal to pay is 1,800 kwacha, but here we're going to pay some kwachas. I'll let you guys know shortly. We paid 20 kwacha for the first to get that stamp. Livingstone toll station, we've paid 20 kwacha. In Zambia, all the toll station at all the toll station you just pay 20 kwacha. At least that one is predictable and it's uniform, even though we don't see where it is, how it is used. So we continue with the journey. Look at that. We're driving in the dark for another 2 hours, at least to cover some distances. Returning back, we are covering very long distances because we are not seeing much. We've been to Zambia before, so we are not expecting to explore anywhere in Zambia, so we're just passing through. But we've never shown you guys the road from from Lusaka to Chipata. So stay tuned for that route. We'll be using that route tomorrow. So stay tuned for that route from Lusaka to Chipata. That will be a very different route. We've never used that route before. So we're expecting to see very nice things. So stay tuned. But we have already booked our place where we're going to stay. It is called Prestige Lodge. Yes, Prestige Lodge. We stayed there. It is somewhere in Choma before you get to Lusaka. We stayed there last time when we were coming from Nairobi. So this time we are also using the same accommodation because it had a fair price and it also was a very decent place. So guys, I think I'll just see you in the morning. Yes, because there isn't much to show you guys. So bye for now, and let's talk tomorrow in the morning. Good morning from a place called Choma. It is along Livingstone Lusaka Highway. So we slept in Prestige Lodge. That is where we also slept when we were going towards Livingstone the other time. It was a pleasant place, and it cost us 250 kwacha per room. So we took 2 rooms. Each room has a double bed. Very comfortable place. We have been traveling from Kenya to Cape Town, but now we are on our way back. So we've been traveling from Cape Town for the past, I think, 1 week, and right now we are in Zambia. We crossed over to Zambia yesterday. We are hoping to get to the border between Zambia and Malawi. Remember, Malawi is the other country that we've not gone through. So we are going to pass through Malawi so that we can be able to see Lake Malawi. I'm excited about Lake Malawi because from what I have seen on the photos and documentaries, it's a very beautiful lake. So we are here to fuel our car. And welcome back to the usual petroleum. We said bye-bye to Octane 95 in Namibia yesterday. So we are back to the usual petroleum. And watch this video till the end. If you feel like the video is useful to you, or it's helpful or entertaining, you'll just hit that like button. We've been traveling for a very long distance, so join us in this adventure. Now we are heading towards Lusaka to change the car oils. We have seen that the engine oil has reduced and it needs to be changed. Engine oil and those other oils need also to be replaced. The only problem we had is that we could not find filters, so it was a bit weird for us to change the oils without the filters. Remember, when you're in Zambia, by 10 p.m. foreign cars are not allowed to drive, and even heavy commercial cars are also not allowed to travel past 10 p.m. So we're also chasing that. So we are lucky today to see the train. I think here is the train. That is a passenger train. Finally I saw one in Zambia. We've just paid another $20 for the road toll. It is at the Daniel Muniombo toll station. Yes, 20 kwachas for the tolls. This is our second toll from the moment we left the border. We paid 20 USD for the toll to get this form at the border, and then so far we've gotten 2 other toll stations. Let's count and see how many tolls we'll pay in each station. We are in a small town called Monze. You can see here there are more people here. At least in Zambia there are a couple, between Livingstone and Lusaka there are a couple of towns, villages. You'll see plenty of people, unlike in Namibia where drive for kilometers and kilometers and you won't see any villages, you won't see any people walking by the road. Here there are a lot more people in the areas in the Copper Belt regions and between Lusaka and Livingstone. There are so many people, but the other areas are a bit deserted as well. So you'll realize that also in Zambia there are plenty of Japanese cars. They import a lot of used cars also. I've seen a Subaru, so I'll have to find a place where I can get the Subaru filters. It's really nice to see 1 or 2 Subarus because that gives me hope that I will get the proper service it deserves. Mazabuka. So guys, we're in Mazabuka. This is also another town before you get to Lusaka, just after Monze, and it's a very green town. I've seen a lot of sugarcane plantations on the road, and of course we just realized something. In South Africa we never got to see any sugarcane being sold by the road, or any organic oranges, mangoes being sold by the road. But now in Zambia we get to see that. Zambia and East Africa, you can eat all that just by the road, because in South Africa we got mostly these ones, the very soft oranges, the ones you just buy in the supermarket. I think they're sort of genetically modified. Eating those things by the road is a privilege. I'd forgotten that. In South Africa, you have to go to the restaurant. There's nothing like eating things by the road other than chakalaka, braai, and pap. But just fruits by the road, I did not see that. This is Kafue Bridge, and it's right above Kafue River. Just like that, we're back to Lusaka, Zambia. Yay! It's amazing. We've gotten real food in a long time.
Well, the first time I'm getting to eat real food, so let me enjoy fast. But so far so good. The trip has been amazing.
Leaving Lusaka right now, it's 3:53. We're heading towards Chipata. It will be quite some distance from my Google map here. It shows that we'll be there at 19 minutes past midnight. I'm crossing fingers right now, but at least we serviced Pal. Pal is good to go for another 5,000 kilometers, and everything has been checked, so we can confidently drive to Malawi. No matter how horrible the road will be, or how good the road will be, how dusty it will be, or cold or hot, we are sorted. We are on the Great E Road. We've left the city. Now we are heading towards the unknown. I'm telling you guys. At times I just sit down and wonder. Not and wonder, and I'm just amazed at how crazy we are. Now we're just going to the unknown. Probably we'll get somewhere at 10 and get accommodation, sleep, and then continue with the journey tomorrow. Like, that is just our daily lives. We've made that on our daily lives, but we are loving it because we see new things every day. We were told that the roads in Malawi are not so good. I hope that won't be the case. Somehow I'm still hoping that won't be the case, and I hope there is plenty of food because we love food. Zambia is very friendly for us because there is a lot of food at a very fair price. Yeah, and the foods that we eat and the ones in Zambia are just the same. The East African food and the Zambian food is just the same. So in terms of food, we are very comfortable in Zambia because we get to eat nshima. They call it nshima pap. Nshima ugali is just the same thing. Maybe the composition could be a bit different, but it's just the same thing. And then they also have a lot of vegetables. By vegetable, I mean the leaves, not the steamed carrots or broccoli. I mean the leafy vegetable. You know, in East Africa, we eat a lot of leafy vegetable. So in the southern part of Africa, we've really missed that kind of diet. We've just been eating apples. At times we eat it's called chakalaka, beetroot. Those ones have been supplementing our vegetable requirements, dietary requirements, but at least here we have a variety. While traveling, one thing I've really appreciated about Kenya, you know, when you travel out there, you'll appreciate your country more, you'll appreciate other people's country more, you'll see an opportunity for change in your country and also in other countries. Now, one thing I appreciate about Kenya from traveling is the fact that we ban polythene bags. Somehow it reduced the clutters on the road. There are a lot of litters, a lot of rubbish on the road. Yeah, that I just wish the same would be implemented by the rest of the African countries. Because of our traveling, you find very nice roads, very well-kept road, with good signage, but then you get a lot of polythene bags just thrown there, here and there, which is a really... There's a lot of pollution, soil pollution. So we are going to pay another 20 kwacha for another toll right here. It will be our 4th toll since we got to Zambia. So that was Chongwe Toll Plaza. Yes, we paid another 20 kwacha. I don't know how many more toll stations we are going to encounter, but we just thank God that the toll stations we only paid 20 kwacha. If it could be more than that, it could be crazy. Guys, we are at Luangwa Park. It is a very brilliant business idea. So there is this place. It's like during the day it is a restaurant, but also it provides some space for people. There are some trucks outside, so the truck drivers can come and just park there. There's some showers, there's some toilets, and they also make food. So you come park your car. When it gets, you know, in Zambia, past 10 p.m., foreign cars, cars on transit, and cargo, heavy and commercial vehicle are not allowed to travel using to be on the road, basically. So for that reason, because the border is very near, they have created this place. It's called Luangwa Park. So you come, you park your car just outside here. There is a parking space for trucks and cars. We have parked Pal somewhere there, and then you can come, because most truck drivers sleep in their cars. They'll just come, order some food. After they have eaten, they take a shower, and there's a toilet. They just go back to sleep in their car. But guess what? Because we did not want to sleep in the car, we pitched our tent here. You see that? So we'll be sleeping here, and we've only paid 50 kwacha. It's the cheapest accommodation we've had so far. They've also prepared this food for us. This is some chicken and shima. So we are sorted. Even in the morning we wake up and take a shower. We might even have breakfast here, and then we continue with our journey to the border. This is just a very brilliant business idea. I don't know why we don't have such. I think it's because we do not have a restriction. We do not have an overnight travel restriction.
Yeah.
But truck drivers need to rest. So such a thing can really come in handy. Imagine if you had such a space and you had extra tents. I'm telling you, lodges will run out of business.
I know.
Yeah. We will be heading towards Malawi, our 9th country. Stay tuned for more episodes. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and comment below on what you think of the journey so far. Until the next episode, guys, bye!